Hi everyone, so please ignore this on my face. Having a dermatitis flare up, sometimes I get them on my face, sometimes I get them on my hands, my arms. So I thought I'd come on today and just share with you what I've been working on. I have also gone through some of my projects that I've made ages ago because Matilda, can you not get out of it? No, get down. Get down. Thank you. Because I'm going to reopen an Etsy shop. I was a little bit hesitant about doing it because, Etsy does weird things these days. But it'd be cheaper than Shopify and things like that. Because I looked into Shopify, but it was very confusing to actually set up the Shopify store, and I was just like, no. So I've made a new email address. I had to add a number on the end of my shop name, so it's Tam's Crafty Creations and the number 1, because obviously my other shop, which for some reason I can't open it, I can't reopen it. I don't know, maybe because it's been closed for so long. I didn't get an email about it being suspended or anything like that, but yeah, so I'll just open it, reopen it, I'll create a new email so that I can have the email address for the shop. And my Facebook page, it'll be on there as well. Yeah, just make life a bit easier. These glasses are so dirty, I don't even know how to see out of them. There we go. So, things that I've been working on. I actually put this into a bag because I took some of my projects. I was talking to some of the children that I used to work with in the kinder age group and talking about making things and whatnot, and they wanted to see some of the things that I'd made. So, and I showed them how I knit a row on this blanket. So we're talking like 3 to 5 year olds. So I've done a little bit on this blanket. I can't remember if I moved the marker or not. I think I did. So I've done a little bit on this one. And, typical fashion, those of you who've been watching my crafting podcast for a while know that, I don't just have one project on the go, because I get bored of one project and I'm like, I want to work on something else as well. So I also, in this bag, which I made myself ages ago, I decided I'm going to make, I think it's called, it's in the Simple collection from Tin Can Knits, which if you're a beginner knitter, I would suggest looking at their Simple collection, because their patterns are really easy to follow, beginner friendly, and they're just really easy to follow. They have a website, they have Ravelry store, so I'll just show you. So they have all this, these patterns are from their Simple collection, and I am making the Malt blanket, which I'll show it this way. So it's a very basic, knitted blanket, good for babies. So it's a decent size for a child. Like, it's not too big, and it's a free pattern. And you can just download it straight from their website. You can also download it straight away from Ravelry if you have a Ravelry account. And like I said, there's 12 patterns for free in their Simple collection, so it'll get you started. It's got 12 patterns for free in their Simple collection, so it'll get you started. It's got 12 patterns for free in their Simple collection, so it'll get you started. It's got 12 patterns for free in their Simple collection, so it'll get you started. It's got 12 patterns for free in their Simple collection, so it'll get you started. It's got 12 patterns for free in their Simple collection, so it'll get you started. It's got 12 patterns for free in their Simple collection, so it'll get you started. It's got 12 patterns for free in their Simple collection, so it'll get you started. It's got 12 patterns for free in their Simple collection, so it'll get you started. It's got 12 patterns for free in their Simple collection, so it'll get you started. It's got 12 patterns for free in their Simple collection, so it'll get you started. It's got 12 patterns for free in their Simple collection, so it'll get you started. It's got 12 patterns for couple of hats, I think. Scarves, gloves, got a cardigan, socks, a couple of jumpers, a shawl. So it kind of gives you that variety too if you're just starting. Obviously they do have paid for patterns as well, but yeah, so what I'm using is just an acrylic. This is from Spotlight. It's their brand of yarn. It's a 4 Seasons Marvel. It's a 12 ply. I'm using 5mm needles, I think. Yeah. So obviously I haven't done much. This is just kind of, this is the edging. So you just knit until it's 2 inches. And then you put in stitch markers and create that little box that's in the edge. I had started this before in a different yarn, but I didn't, because it was a cake, I didn't like how the colours were turning out. And I also found my needle keeper the other day. When you go and tidy up things, because I've been trying to tidy the, what was the craft room / spare room / I don't know, this doesn't have a space, junk room. So I've got more than enough of this colour, and I really like this red too, to do that blanket, and I could probably do a hat to match, I guess, too, probably. So those are the 2 projects that I've been working on. I then went through and worked out what I'm going to list in my Etsy shop. I'll probably go outside and take some photos just using my phone before it gets too warm today. And it was funny because this is actually one of the things that I took to work to show them. I had like a blanket and one of my shawls, and I took this little guy, this little bunny, lovey, and one of the kids was holding it like this, and I was like, oh, can I put it back in the bag now, because I'm going to put it inside? And she was like, she totally didn't want to give it back. And I told my boss, and my boss was like, you need to make them and start selling them to parents, come on. But yeah, I love this rainbow yarn. I think it was, one of the Karen cakes. I think one of the Karen skinny cakes. But yeah, because it's for like a younger child, that's why I haven't got the actual safety eyes and stuff on it. But yeah, she full on wanted to keep it, I'm sure. But I plan to get back into making some more of these. And obviously in my Etsy shop it's going to be free shipping, so obviously some of the items will be a little bit more expensive than what they probably would have been. So this I would probably put $25 on this, just to cover the shipping costs. Like a blanket, this is just a little cotton blanket. This, it doesn't weigh much, and it's very small, so I'd probably put maybe 15 on that. It just depends. Then I also found this little mouse that I made a while ago. She's very cute. She's very, very cute. I think it was in one of the Zumagurumi books, I'm pretty sure is where I got the pattern for that from. I also found this cool hat that I'd made with a lovely pom-pom. Definitely an adult size hat. And like something like this, I would just do $10. A scarf, again, same. I actually think I've got more of this yarn, but it's in blue. So it's all this stuff is acrylic too. I'll show myself a bit. Then also found these like hand warmers. I don't remember. It was ages ago when I made these. I remember. I think that's a free. If it was a free pattern, it might have been Ravelry or something. It's probably in my Ravelry library somewhere, but. I really, really like them. And then my virus shawl. I feel like this was maybe the first one that I made. And I do have more of this yarn, and I also have the same yarn, but it's in like autumn tones with a bit of black. And I've got to finish a virus shawl in those colours too. And then I've got this shawl. This is ice yarn, this one. I've just got a small corner to corner, little like car seat blanket. And then I've got this big one, which is just a big Granny Stitch blanket. So yeah, those are the things that I'm going to put in my shop to start with. I don't need your help, Matilda, but thank you very much. At the moment I just have crocheted stuff. I will probably, seriously, I don't. I will probably put some knitted stuff in there at some point, but I just haven't got around to it yet. I have something in my eye and it's annoying me. And then I went over to my mum's yesterday because she's been trying to get a hold of a specific cat food that one of her cats eats, and I found it in one of the shops, so I got her some. And I just took it over to her, and she's like, oh, I was at work the other day, she's like, oh, I got you this. I'm like, She knows I love Minnie and Mickey Mouse. Actually, I love Walt Disney, but Minnie and Mickey Mouse is my favourite. And she found me this Minnie Mouse pencil case. I'm kind of tempted to use it as like a project bag, because it would easily fit a hat project in there, a sock project, even possibly a baby jumper in there. So I think that's what I'm going to use it for, because all my textures for my adult colouring books and stuff, they're all away in other cases and things. So yeah, I think that's what I'll eventually use this for. Then while I was looking for those other projects, I also found I've been finding a lot of the Simply Crochet magazines. I haven't bought Simply Crochet magazines for I don't even know how long. And I think this may have come with it. And it's all just like crocheted shawls, jumpers, bags, all that kind of stuff. So I think I'll make a few things out of there. And then when I found the Simply Crochet magazines, I just flicked through them because I actually found my folder that has all my printed patterns and things in it. So I've been flicking through these magazines just to see if there's any patterns that I want to take out of there and put in the folder, because I don't keep all my magazines because it would take up too much space, and ain't nobody got time for that. So yeah, I'll have a look through and just kind of see what I might keep out of them. But it just depends on what's in them. So yeah, and I picked up the other day because I've been getting back into watching podcasts. Finally, I was a bit behind with, certain people's podcasts. And I picked up Hannah's latest pattern. She is from the Cozy Cottage Crochet. It's the Sunset Beach shawl. This is the latest one that's come out, so I picked up this one because I want to make this one as well. I've got a couple of ideas for what yarn I want to use. So let's just kind of close up. So yeah, I'm thinking about doing that as well. I also found some more mini skeins, so eventually I can make this one that I saw on Denise with Dear Designs podcast. So yeah, I'm getting back into my knitting and things. It's taken me a while. And I'm just kind of still discovering projects that I've started, that I haven't finished yet. I've actually got a container, like one of those bigger containers with a lid. And I put a couple of projects in there that I want to finish. I do have some more up there on my shelves. I don't know if I will move all of that into the spare room at some stage. I'm still working on that. But yeah, I'm just kind of slowly trying to get back into doing all my crafting and things. So it's a bit of a process, but I'm kind of doing simple projects to start with, and then going from there. Yes, Matilda, would you like to come and say hello? Matilda, wait, excuse me. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? She's got such an attitude, seriously. Haven't you? Matilda. Wait. You got an attitude? Have you got an attitude? Yeah, haven't you? And I've got to do some house cleaning and stuff today. Yeah, I'll show you what she's doing. Hi. What are you doing? Yep. Attitude and a half. And now, I'm actually on a set shift at work, so I work 8:15 in the morning till 4:15 in the afternoon. So I feel like I can come home, do a little bit of stuff before I have to kind of get tea ready and all that stuff. So it'll give me a little bit more crafting time too. But yeah, so that is my plan. See how we go. I don't know exactly how it'll go, but never know unless you try, right? Do not do that, Matilda. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing. I hope you're having a good weekend wherever you are, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye.